Test 8th graders invade RHS.
And we talk one-on-one with Bishop Sprague.
All today on
On the Air.
Host Colton Davis.
And I'm your co-host, Big Al.
Yesterday, we honored Martin Luther King Jr. at our assembly and listened to the wise words of Bishop Sprague.
His character and moral fortitude. Beyond the days the very face of the civil rights movement and a champion of equality and justice. Dr. King's life was an example to all of us of what it means to create meaningful change and what it means to live by one's principles. And it did start with the civil rights movement. Trayvon Martin was shot in the middle of 2012. Since then, there have been a rise of fatal shootings between white police officers and black men, innocent and guilty. It's strange how history repeats itself.
The story was that Dr. King is a marvelous example, and though he's long dead, his spirit is alive, goading us forward, empowering us to be people of peace, justice, nonviolence, and love. A person my age, fortunate in one sense, that is, fortunate to have been present at the creation of so much movement toward that which is just and right. Unfortunate in that I will not live to see its culmination. But thank God for people like Martin King and others mentioned who helped to guide and direct us on the way.
It's not for glory, this train. This train is not for glory, this train. This train is not for glory, don't know much but the righteous and holy. This train is not for glory, this train.
The RHS Alternative Program has been busy. You may not know it, but when students finish all their credits in the program, they officially graduate and are honored with a ceremony where they get to sign a block on the wall and are wrung out by teachers and their family. Here's a look at a few from late this week.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to recognize our latest graduate. She finished up yesterday. So our first graduate of this calendar year 2017, Haley Croucher.
Get to participate in RHS commencement in June if they wish, but they no longer have to attend classes. We'll bring you more of their graduation throughout the rest of the year to honor their hard work. Now let's take a look at some announcements.
That's right, we have info for BPA members and for anyone wanting to participate in GSA. GSA meetings start this week in Miss Kitchell's room, L113. They start right after school every Thursday and last until 4:30 p.m. You can see Miss Farland or Miss Hartman for more information. There will be a mandatory parent meeting for all BPA state competitors tonight at the Richmond Adult Education Center, 302 North 7th Street. It starts at 5:30 p.m. Make sure your parents are also there. Also, all pre-submitted presentations are due this Friday, January 20th. See Ms. Selm if you have starts right after school and runs until 4:45. That's your announcement. Now back to you guys in the studio.
We're back, and so is Greg with the Red Devil forecast.
Rain and more rain, with a slight break tomorrow, but it looks like we'll stay very wet and moist for a while. The rain and drizzle we saw most of the day yesterday should be over, even though we won't see any sun, and there is a slight chance for a shower through the day and into tonight. Highs will stay unseasonably warm, reaching the low to mid-40s today, and even warmer tomorrow. Tonight, lows will only fall into the mid-30s, and as we move into Thursday, will warm up quite a bit, and the low 50s. We could see just a little sunshine early in the day tomorrow, but it won't last as clouds move in throughout the day, bringing rain for Thursday night. Lows only fall into the mid-40s, with the showers steady overnight. As we wrap up the week on Friday, expect showers off and on all day and highs in the low to mid-50s again. While the chance of rain lasts all weekend, we could see temperatures that near 60 degrees. So check back with us on Friday for another look at the forecast. I'm your weatherman, Greg Lyon. Back to you guys in the studio.
In sports today, we take a look at girls basketball and conditioning for one of our spring sports. The RHS girls basketball team was in action last night as they hosted Mount Vernon. The Lady Red Devils fought hard, but playing without two starters struggled to score and fell to the Raiders. Senior Kyla Wright led RHS with 12 points and 7 rebounds. RHS is in action again on Friday at Kokomo. Also, the girls learned their first round opponent for their sectional this year, and it's a tough one. The Lady Red Devils will open their sectional play against last year's sectional champion and host Greenfield Central. That game will be the second game of the first night on January 31st. Anyone interested in running track who is not playing a winter sport, conditioning is now underway. Come work out for the upcoming track season on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays after school until 5 p.m. Distance runners should bring warm clothing to run outside. Good luck to RHS swimmers as they swim tonight at Eaton. Now that's your sports. Now back to you guys in the studio.
That's our show, and as we leave, you might have noticed some 8th graders from Test at RHS this morning. It's part of their annual tour of the career ed programs. Dennis 8th graders will tour next Wednesday.
As we close, here's a look at what the Test 8th graders got to experience while here.